Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. It's morning, so let's get ready. I was going to use the Lisa Frank palette, but last night, and I mean like kind of late, we got a package. I got a package and my Colourpop Hello Kitty stuff got here. So let's swatch that and let's get ready with that. Let's just do that today. So, I also got one other product that I didn't really hear a lot about. This is the Forever Friends duo in Feline Good and Good Boy. This is a Super Shock duo that I can't get into. The proceeds went to some sort of animal rescue thing. The little things have like ears on them. So cute. They are like, the little packaging has a little face on it. So they're both ultra glitters. That's cool. Okay, this is Feline Good. It has a little paw print that's adorable. This is Feline Good. Again, this is an ultra glitter. I get along with ultra glitters just fine. It does have pigment to the base. A lot of really pretty glitters in that one. That's the kitty cat one. And then here's the puppy one. Here's the lid of the puppy one. So cute. Another paw print. This is Good Boy. Unfortunately, the paw print goes away like almost with the first swatch. That's sad. This one is very pretty. It has almost no base glitter. I mean, almost no base pigment. Real light shimmer glitter. There they are. That's a nice duo, y'all. That's really, really cute. And really, really sweet packaging. Really, really cute. I'll use those happily. Thank you very much, Colourpop. All right, so now let's get into the Hello Kitty collab. So they have collabed with Hello Kitty before. There was a release and I bought all of it. There was a blush, a highlighter, and lippies from the first release. This was several years ago. This release is specifically winter. The palette is called Snow Much Fun. This has actual textured glitter particles on it, similar to the Flutterby palette. Ugh. This is the cardboard packaging. It does have that raised glitter. I depotted the Flutterby because I can't stand the feel of that, but I will not be depotting this one because good night, she's a snow person. Oh, I love it. Okay, so no pressed glitters, hallelujah. There, no mirror in the cardboard ones. It says slay all day. Here is the palette. I'm sure you've seen it. A lot of folks got it. I am a Hello Kitty fan from way back. So I was not gonna miss this one. These shades are not super unique. You know, there's nothing revolutionary about it. The reason I purchased this was because this is Hello Kitty. So let's give us some swatches here today. This is the first row, all shimmery colors. This is a light pastel palette, so it's going to be, there you can see that gold, the lavender, the peach. It's going to be light, y'all. This is not a palette that runs the gamut. The middle row is all matte. The lavender is in the middle. You can see the shine, not the shine, but the tone of the lavender. It's very light. It is a pastel and is beautiful. I love a pastel lavender. Well, all pastel. I mean, all lavenders are pastel. The bottom row, some of these are kind of those mattes with glitters in it, you know. All of these are like the mattes with glitters in it. And you can see some of that shine pick up from the glitters. That darkest shade is that plum with glitter in it. There, I mean, you can get an eye look. I think a fair to medium person would be able to get an eye look. A deep person, I don't know how this would show up. I don't know if you have a darker skin tone. I don't know that this is necessarily gonna work for you. Sorry. They are very Hello Kitty colors. I will say that this is kind of true to who she is as far as her color schemes go in winter. I am a connoisseur of stationery, and one of the brands of stationery that I collect and use and I've swapped in years past and stuff like that is Sanrio or San-X, and this is very indicative of a winter time color palette. We've got My Melody and we've got the Twin Stars, and they're all quite pastel. Hello Kitty usually does red bow, but yeah, the other characters that they chose also on the blushes, you've got Twin Stars and My Melody, and so this is very much their color palette. Okay, I got both blushes. There were some lippies. I didn't want them. I wouldn't use them. This is the blush packaging. It is not raised, but it's cardboard. There's some shimmer with the snow part. Same image on the front. There is a mirror in this one. It says Hello Pretty. And then there is a Hello Kitty embossing on the blush itself. This one is bundled up, and it looks like a peachy pink with some gold in it. Think NARS Orgasm, but lighter. That's bundled up. And then the other one is called At Frost Sight. Hello. Oh my gosh. This is tightly packaged in there, y'all. Hold on. Let me get some assistance here. Maybe. Hello. This is so tightly packaged. Like, it's really in there. There we go. Ah, goodness. Okay. This one has this is more lavender. So this is bundled up. This is At Frost Sight. And there she is. Sorry, holding it awkwardly so that you can see the embossing. At Frost Sight is much pinkier. Looks like a pinky red reflect in that one. They are not super pigmented. They are not crazy. I think they'll be lovely flushes to the skin. If you are light, medium, I think these would be perfect for you. That's that burgundy shade, plum shade, that's kind of stained. But there those two are. There is a difference in color tone. One is a little bit peachier than the other, but not much. Not much, y'all. Okay, that's the Hello Kitty pieces that I purchased. Stay tuned and let's get ready. I'm gonna do my face real quick, like for us. We'll use the palette and we'll use the blushes today. Oh, at least one blush. Okay. Oh, in case you care, this is the card. I love those cards from Colourpop. And before I bought my Kimchi fan, I used Colourpop cards to dry my setting spray. In case you want to find a use for that, that's what I did. Okay, so let's push Lisa Frank aside. We will do a Lisa Frank look very, very soon, I promise. I've already primed. I used the YSL Touche Éclat blur primer. Y'all, that was thicker than I imagined. I pulled that out of my samples drawer to try. Yeah. I put my Smashbox 24-hour shadow primer and my Jecca Black underneath my eyes there for color correction. So that's already done. Pardon me. And I think we are going to use, do we want to use Juvia's again? Let's try it. This is the I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation. I have it in 720 Bali. And I pulled it to try it and I've been liking it. The shade is a little bit off, but I can make it work. So we're gonna try it. I feel like there's a hair or a fuzzy or something. You know, we're gonna be these people. We're gonna do this again. I don't know why, because I got the brush, that's why. And I wanted to try it, and now they sucked me in to painting this stuff on my face with this brush and then going over it with my blender. That's what I've been doing. I cannot help myself. I don't know why. It's who I am now. I'm an Estee Lauder counter person and I'm painting things on my face. You know how they go to color match you and they're like, I just do a little, you know, then you look crazy at the mall for the rest of the day. You remember those days, back in the days when we went to the mall? How's everyone doing? We're creeping closer to the holidays, which for me means I'm creeping closer to having days off of work. And I'm looking for, I think I have like something like 10 or 11 days off of work in a row, which is unheard of. And I'm so looking forward to it. Like, you don't even know. And I'm like planning things out. Like, I'm going to read this book series and I'm going to watch these movies and all that. We will definitely be filming several videos specific to, I'm going to say, end of year, and then a couple that I've been wanting to film. We will continue with the Nutcracker series. The next one will be up on Saturday for the next character of this weekend. We've done Clara and the Rat King. And thank you for all of your lovely comments on my Rat King video. That was a lot of fun to do a true smoky eye and have a good time doing it. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And then we're going to do one character this weekend and then one character on Christmas Eve. And that will be lots of fun. Then we've got a couple of really fun videos coming up. I believe your Christmas present this year is going to be an eyeshadow palette collection. Because I love you and because you've been such a good boy and girl, then I'm going to give that to you. It'll probably go up on Christmas, I think, if I can make that happen. So stay tuned for all of my eyeshadow palettes. I ain't swatching them things. I'm not swatching them things. Y'all, I love you, but I ain't doing it. But I'll show it to you. And we'll go through the whole collection. And that way you know kind of what I have. Not kind of. You'll know what I have. And it will be a long video. I've got some of y'all that really love long videos. I love long videos. But we'll make it work. Okay, so you can tell that it's too yellow for me, but when I get powder and bronzer and all on, it doesn't look so crazy. I know it looks crazy right this minute, just hold tight. And we can make this work. So this is the Juvia's I Am Magic Velvet Foundation. It lasts really well on my face. I do get a little bit shiny by the end of the day, and I work like pretty long days. Like it's early here and I live on the East Coast but work West Coast time. So my days are fairly long and it is a foundation that will hold up, which I appreciate. So it's pretty good. All right, I pulled the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. This is in Fair 20N. I pulled this to try. I kind of got into I have a little acrylic container with concealers and eye primers and just regular primers and stuff like that. So I pulled a couple of things out of there to just give them another whirl to see how I feel about them and that kind of thing. I don't like do a massive declutter all at once typically, unless I've got either somebody coming over that I know is gonna take some makeup home with them, or I'm sending a box to the kid. But I don't typically like sit down to declutter. I just declutter as I go. So you'll notice there's like a messy box over there. That's kind of where I say chuck, sometimes I do, but I put products that I either try and don't like or receive a duplicate of, like gifts with purchase and all that. That I'll put those back there. You'll see makeup bags and such that I don't actually need because I already have plenty. You don't replace makeup bags. I don't replace makeup bags very frequently. So when I get any with gifts or with purchase or Ipsy or whatever, they go back there and then they can be donated if it's new or given to friends and family if they want it. So that's where all that happens. And I just kind of do it as I go. So one of the things I do is I'll pull out products that I'm not 100% sure about, and I will use them one more time if it's a using thing, or I will go ahead and just declutter them or chuck them if they've actually gone off. So I don't want to use anything or give anything to anyone that has expired. And that can happen in a big collection. It happens enough that it's a concern. Okay, I'm going to use something else that I've pulled from my collection to set my under eyes. This is, I know I normally typically use my Kimchi lavender powder. This is a powder from Your Minerals Sweden, or My Minerals, I don't know. And I think I got it in a box. And it was causing a bit of a mess in the drawer. I think it got tipped to the side somehow when somebody got chucked in that drawer. There's quite a bit above the sifter, you know what I'm talking about? So I thought, okay, well, let me see if this is even worth saving using whatever. This is Transparent Veil. This is the lid. Your Minerals Sweden. There you go. I don't know. I'm going to try it today, maybe tomorrow, to set underneath the eyes and see how we like that. And then let's set the rest of the face with the Catrice Prime and Fine transparent, waterproof, whatever. It is pouring rain here on the East Coast today. There's supposed to be, I don't know if there's a big old storm or what. I haven't watched any weather report in a very long time, but looks like some rain today. Okay, I'm gonna kind of blend harshly down here so we can get that. There we go. Okay, powdered, done. All right, I pulled a couple other things from the vault. We've got Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. I haven't used it in forever, darling. So we're going to use it today. And we're just, I cleaned off my vanity this week. It was getting overwhelming and cluttered and everything else. And so I put away products that I had been using for quite a while and just pulled just a couple that I was like, you know, I want to try them again, or I haven't used them in a long time and I know that I like them. And so this is what we got. We got some Marc Jacobs, we got some, I don't know, mattifying powder from Crazy, I don't know. Okay, there's that. Such pretty packaging on Marc Jacobs. I know that I bought that. I mean, it's been years since I bought that, and it's I mean, it's a pretty bronzer. I don't know that I would buy it again, but here we are. Okay, so we've got a peachy pink and we've got a violet. I think we're gonna go peachy pink today, and we will try the lavender shade. Excuse me, powders everywhere. This is a dress with pockets from Cooper Road collection, and I love it so much. Again, they're a plus size boutique here in North Carolina. They don't know who I am, but I love their products, so I'll tell y'all about them in case you are plus size, and they do a good job, in my opinion. They have like Facebook Lives or whatever, they sell new stuff, but you could just go on their website and buy whatever you want. Okay. It's a pretty flush. You got to be fair, I think, to use these, but I think you'll like them. Let's use that Laura Geller Broken Diamond Dust. Like, this one's broken. It's come completely off the tile because it's a baked product. It's that gelato highlighter, you know. And this is, I think I got this one at TJ Maxx. I don't think this one came in a box. They were sending some Laura Geller products in boxes a while back, I think. I don't know if she was going to go out of business and she just didn't, or if she still is. I don't know. Like, we were getting a whole lot of Laura Geller stuff, or it was showing up at TJ Maxx hardcore. Let's do brows. It Cosmetics Brow Power in Universal Taupe. Just gonna comb through. This base is so pretty. I know it's yellowy, but it is pretty. I say that. It's probably less yellowy than I think it is. You know how, like, once you see an imperfection, you can't unsee it, or it's hard to unsee it? Yeah, that's me. That's me with this foundation. But it's such a nice texture. I need to look at the undertones of the other light or fair shades of Juvia's foundation, because I think it is a lovely texture on my skin. I just think that the color is just not quite right. If you have Juvia's foundation, if you are fair with a neutral undertone, which shade am I looking at here? Which shade am I looking for? I could also go, I can go pinkier easier than I can go yellow. So if it's a little bit pinky, that's okay. All right, brows have been kind of filled in. Let's do a little bit of gel. Where'd my gel? I rearranged a little bit. Like, where's my gel? Let's use the Caprice, the Caprice Classic, the Catrice eyebrow filler. It's a bigger wand, but it makes quick work of brows. Just got to be really careful not to go too crazy. Okay, let that go. Let's do our eyes now. All right, so looking at this palette, obviously that middle column would be a really pretty purpley eye. I'm not necessarily wearing purple today, but that's okay. You've got that this first column here, which is like a little bit warmer. This is a peach, and then you've got kind of a mauvey. That's kind of a rose, leaning more rose than mauve, a peachy and a darker pinky color. I don't know. I think we're gonna probably end up doing something here. I think that would probably look best with what I am wearing. All right, so let's find a here. We'll pick up our Natasha Denona Peak palette, and I'm using just the cream matte real quick because I don't have anything like that. I want to make sure I don't have any creases or crazy on my eye. We're just going to kind of set with that cream shade. I would typically use something like Wet n Wild Brulee, but it's in a drawer that's got stuff in front of it and I don't feel like moving it. I'm just lazy today. I need to do a look with this too. I love that. I got it from BoxyCharm add-ons for 12 bucks, I think, because I did not get it in my box and I was salty about it. So that's a thing. Okay, let's use, how come all my shadow brushes have like teal and blue on them? What have I been doing? All right, let's use this peach color that's in the middle of the matte. That's too much, but we'll blend it out in a second. We gotta do too much on the other eye too, because we done did too much on this first eye. You know how we roll up in here. Okay, let's use this one real quick and let's blend. There was green on that brush. Hold on. That's terrible. I just put freaking teal on my brow bone. Hold on. Okay. I was just saying that all my brushes had green on them, and this black brush I did not brush off, so I paid for it. All right, got this eye put back together again. And now we're just gonna blend above that peach shade to buff out the edges of it. Not doing too crazy of an eye today. Number one, because the shades are kind of muted or pastel-y, but also number two, I have got to go to work soon. So I'm going to try to look like a normal person. There are days that I can get away with full drag at work. Some days I cannot. So let's see here. I have, we're going to try this matte kind of glitter on the outside down here to see how that goes. It's okay. There's a whole lot of fallout in this palette, y'all. This is super powdery in the pan, a lot of kick up. So just be aware that that's a thing. And for some of us, it doesn't matter at all. That's just the cost of doing business with some eyeshadow formulas. This one is particularly powdery, like quite a bit. So just be aware that that's what you're gonna get with this one. This is like a really simple eye. Let's do a little bit. This one is really, really bright. I think let's maybe try the pinkier one on the center lid, and then we'll do the really, really bright one in the inner corner. was like, did that say Winterfell? It didn't. It said Winterful. I was like, are we like Game of Thrones and Hello Kitty? Can you imagine? Like Dear Daniel is Joffrey? No, don't. Don't imagine that. All right, this is that really bright peachy shade called Fuzzy Mittens. Did I ever tell you the story of when I lost my Hello Kitty mitten in New York City? That's the story. We went for Thanksgiving and saw the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and all that. That was a dream. It was absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that we did that and loved every minute of it. It was great. And then we were walking around, going in stores and all that, and just enjoying the city. I was broke, y'all. I was so broke. Oh my gosh, I was broke. But just walking around and loving life, you know, that kind of thing. And just went in and out of so many stores and noticed that my Hello Kitty mitten was missing. And this mitten was a gift from someone, and not the mitten. I had a pair. They gave me two. And I was absolutely bereft. This is an eyeliner pencil from Believe Beauty. This is the metallic liquid eyeliner in dark champagne. And I've had it for quite a while. I went to Dollar General specifically to buy the Believe Beauty stuff. Not when it first came out, but when it was newer, because I saw so many reviews on it and they were absolutely, I just mirrored that. Today is not a good makeup day for me, y'all. Let me try to get it off and then I'll try to cover it back up. Hold on. What is happening to me today? Okay. Not a good day. Like, you can still see a little bit of them on the lid, but I'm going to try to do a little bit of damage control here. I think that took care of it. Still a little bit of blendy blend and then we'll be okay. Okay. Anyway, let me try to do this without smearing it everywhere. I got a few products from Believe Beauty from the Dollar General in person because they were sold out of so much of it at the time. I guess everybody done seen the same videos and decided to go pick it up. So then I ended up ordering it online. Did you know, Dollar General? Did you know? But they did. And it got here pretty quickly. This was quite a while ago. And I was quite happy with it. This is one of the things I ordered. It's been going for quite a while. It's a nice shade because it's not like super brown. It is a shimmery kind of eyeliner, but it's a liquid liner. And it's not crazy. I think it's a nice, subtle shade. I like it a lot. All right, let's do lashes. I have tried the Colourpop mascara, just in general, and it's okay. It didn't blow my socks off, you know, like before I was rudely interrupted. Not really. I have a telehealth appointment this afternoon, and apparently they pre-call you to ask you the nurse questions before the doctor calls you to ask you the doctor questions. So that's nice. I swear, it seems almost every day I'm answering COVID questions for something, you know what I mean? I just want to wear a sign like, no, I haven't left my house. I did have an appointment yesterday that was in person because I had to pick up something that had to be fitted to me at a doctor's office. And so that was an experience because I haven't been like in to a place like that with people, like in a waiting room kind of situation. And yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't want to do that. I'm not a fan. All right, let's do a lower lash line and let's use like an eyeshadow stick beneath. Here's I'm kind of peachy on top. Hold on, don't go too cool tone, sis. That's a bronze shimmer. Maybe. I love these little eyeshadow sticks. This is Julep. I I think I got it in a box. So I'll show you how I use one of these. So it's not in my waterline. It's right on my lower lash line. And I'm just quickly running it just right underneath. It's not too impactful, but it's enough. I don't have to dirty another brush or anything else. Just run that underneath. If I think I've gotten it a little bit too concentrated, I'll just take my ring finger and just kind of tap over and smudge it just a bit. And that's it. That's all I do. Sometimes I use mascara down below. Sometimes I don't. That's just enough. It's just a little something, makes it a little bit more interesting. I do want to use a Colourpop lip, but I'm going to start with my Jordana Lip Liner in Rock and Rose. Can't talk while I do this. I almost had like primer or something on my lips. Hold on, weirdness. There we go. And I've pulled a lippy stick. This is in Aquarius. This is the shade, the Kathleen Light shade. This is not a recent release. Y'all, Aquarius has been out for a hot minute. And it's a really pretty pinky nude on me. Let's top it with the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in Queen Cobra. This is from their That's Taupe collection. I do not love the brush. I don't love it. This, to me, is a dupe for Buxom's Celeste without the plumping. It's beautiful. I have Celeste. I love it. I don't mind Buxom's plumping formula. It doesn't tingle too much for me. It's just right. It's Goldilocks tingle. I can't stand Soap and Glories. I can't stand Too Faced's lip injection. Those are too much for me. Buxom is okay, but this is the Buxom look without the Buxom tingle or price. So this was from the That's Taupe collection. I have the entire That's Taupe collection. It's the only time I've ever bought a full collection from anywhere. And so I reviewed it on my channel because I knew I would love every product in there. And I do. So there's Aquarius and Queen Cobra. There's the look, y'all. Are we okay with it? Do we love it? Is it okay? Let me. I'm trying to use up the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Setting Spray. I'm trying to use up a lot of setting sprays. We're trying, y'all. We're trying. Okay. Let's smooth down the baby hairs with that setting spray. Because we just got it everywhere. That's the look. Did you pick up the Hello Kitty and Friends stuff from Colourpop? Did you get other things that I did not? Are you sad that you missed it? Tell me what's going on. I have a couple more palettes coming from Colourpop. They've had really decent sales. I did pick up the Raw Beauty Christie collab. I knew that it was going to be difficult to get it. I wasn't on at the exact right time to get it. I think I had a meeting or something at work, and so I was like, nope, I'll just wait for a restock, and they did. So I went ahead and picked that up. So that's on its way, and something else as well. So we will look at those when they get here. I'm excited to have those, that color story and that packaging for hers look right up my alley. So I'm pleased to have those. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you liked me and you want to see some more of my videos, see some of those coming up hauls, see some of those videos that we talked about, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. That way my videos come into your YouTube subscription feed. It is free. Thank you so much for joining me. You'll have a great rest of your day.